Hello, Mystical Love and Light here. All things spiritual. I'm going to be doing this video on, like when some people, they'll like get a hold of me and they'll say, what do you suggest? That they're sluggish, they have no energy, they feel like maybe they've been attacked spiritually, they just feel like depressed or anxious about stuff, anxiety, ADD, what all, and they're having issues, and they're asking me, what all do they need to do? Okay, so this video is about not so much doing a spiritual cleansing on the outside, but doing a spiritual cleansing on the inside. Because what affects you on the inside comes to the outside. So it's like an inside cleansing for your body. And I wrote me some notes so that I wouldn't forget. As usual. Okay. So now I really haven't learned how to edit yet. I'm just trying to learn how to do like an intro and, a few words, up there on like subscribing, hit the bell, like, comment, that kind of thing. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try my best to put this up. If I can't get it up, I'm going to say it here out loud. My disclaimer is I'm not ever going to tell you not to go to the doctor. I don't go to a doctor. I wouldn't go to a doctor unless I just absolutely have to. If it's something I can't take care of myself. Sometimes you need the doctors, and I'm not knocking doctors themselves personally, because I do know some personally that are really good people. I just don't, my spiritual side of me doesn't believe in going to the doctor for every little thing. You have a cold, you have the flu, you have a cough, blah, blah, blah. I don't run to the doctor. So my disclaimer is, if you're seeing a doctor, you continue to see the doctor. My disclaimer is, I'm not telling you to stop seeing a doctor. That's not what this is. This is to help you out to take care of your insides, so we can also help take care of your outsides. Now, my thinking may be different than a doctor's, but you know what? We all have free will on how we think. Okay? So, this is like for those people that they need more energy. They're complaining about the weight. They're complaining about their sleep pattern. Things are just not right with them. They feel like it's just been going on for a while. Okay, if you have any of these symptoms, what I am fixing to go over, it can either help get rid of them completely, or it can help subside them to the level that sometimes you don't even know that they're even there. Okay? Now, like I say, now if I have to go see a doctor, I will. I haven't had to for, a good while. I may consult in one and ask them, or, tell them what's going on with my body. Pretty much I will stay in tune with my body and know what's going on, and then, consult them. And then, because I always try to do everything natural first that I can. Now, like in the past, I broke my foot, like across here. I set it myself. Yes, it hurt like hell. I set it myself, and I still went to work the next day. Right now, I'm dealing with, I fractured some ribs several months ago. So I'm dealing with them. I didn't go to a doctor. What are they going to tell me? You have fractured ribs. I know I have fractured ribs. I have a big bruise there. And I say, yeah, you got a big bruise. Yes, because I have fractured ribs. What are they going to do? They can't do anything. They can't put, brace on it or anything. they would probably prescribe something for pain, but I don't take stuff for pain, so I have no reason to go to the doctor. It will heal on its own. Now, these are fractured ribs, which they take longer to heal. Now, if I had broke a rib and I felt like it had punctured something inside me, yeah, I'm going to go see a doctor, because I'm going to want x-rays and make sure that I'm not going to be bleeding internally. So that's what I'm saying. You have free will. Use your own judgment. Okay? So, like I say, even though I don't go to a doctor, if I feel like I need to go, I'll go. If I feel like I know what's wrong with me and I need to consult a doctor, I will do that. If I have to go to their office and talk to them, I'll do that. And then I try to do everything I can naturally to try to fix the situation. And, you know, some doctors will say, yeah, by all means, do that. They may say, do that first. If it don't work out, come back, you know. But I'm not going to tell you not to see a doctor, okay? Let's get that out of the way. All right. So, this is like an inside cleansing for your body. I'm not talking about a cleansing as in you go to the bathroom, you take one or two things and you poop everything out, and 3 days later you're back to doing the same thing again. Not that kind of cleansing. I'm talking about cleansing the inside of your body, okay? Now, if you have high blood pressure, if you have high blood sugar, if you have high insulin, if you have dandruff, like psoriasis, eczema, any of that going on, chronic immune diseases, arthritis, GERD, heartburn, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, reflux, Crohn's disease, ADD, PTSD, if you have bad migraines, anxiety, depression, what I'm fixing to go over will help you get rid of it, completely rid of it, or pretty damn close to getting rid of it to where it's not even, you know, an issue. But you need to listen to what I have to say. You take it or you leave it. This is my opinion, you know, on how I am. So, think about like it, not that you were in the world back in like the caveman days, the long time ago days, you know what I'm saying? Just a long time ago before they had stores and stuff like that, when people had to go out and actually forage for their food. Okay? Think about those people. Think about what they ate, what was at their disposal in their environment. Okay? Now, some of this stuff I'm going to go over with you, it's even going to help balance your hormones. Okay? It's going to give you more energy. You're going to burn a lot of that stored fat that you have maybe in your legs or your butt or, you know, your stomach, wherever all this extra fat is. Like, I'm getting old. This, see this? I'm not even making a muscle. That's a muscle. But this, to get rid of that. Okay. I wasn't showing off my muscle, by the way. I was showing off the flab. But once I saw the muscle, then I just like, okay. I have to make it fun so you can watch it all the way through. Don't just watch part of it and you can get off of it, because it screws up the algorithm and then I don't get circulated. Watch the whole thing. Okay, so it gives you more energy. You get to burn, you know, all that extra fat, and you're going to sleep much better. Okay? Now, some people would say this is the hard part, but it's really, really not, because you can eat just as much stuff as you don't eat. Like I say, think about a long time ago in those days, they could run to the store and just buy whatever that was fast processed or whatever. No, they got out and they foraged for the food. They hunted for their food. This is what you're going to go back to. This is what your body needs. Not all of the people that tell you eat this and eat this and eat this and eat this. And because my thinking is If someone is making big money off of a certain item, they're going to push you to that item. I'm not talking about some of us smaller people that sell a bottle of oil for $5. I'm talking a $1 billion industry. So they're going to put information out there that's going to gear you toward that, okay? So this is the stuff that you need to get out of your body right away. Get it out. Don't consume it anymore. All of the issues that I went over with you on those chronic issues, all the arthritis, the psoriasis, all of that, this can help get rid of it. So why would you continue to eat stuff that's bad for you, and then you have to turn around and spend money going to a doctor and buying all this medication stuff? Okay? These are the no's, the no-nos. I won't say no in front of all of them. I'm going to say no and go down the list. Okay. On fried foods. Now, I'm not going to tell you not to eat fried foods. I'm not going to tell you fried foods is bad for you. And I'm not even going to tell you what they put on the batter and stuff is bad for you. I'm going to say, if it is deep fried, if it is fried on the stove, if you are using even a little bit of this, stop using it. See, these foods is what is causing your body to have inflammation going on inside. It's causing your hormones to be all stupid and crazy. It's causing your body to make fungus in your body. You know, the psoriasis that's in your head is because you have too much like overactive cells. Okay? And it's making too much of stuff that you don't need. You need to balance the inside of your body. So, if you go somewhere, if you go to Hardee's, if you go to any I'm not just calling out Hardee's. I'm not picking on Hardee's. It just what came to my mind first because there's one down the road. Any place that you're going to buy already prepared foods, ask some questions. Okay? If you want French fries, if you want fried fish, or fried chicken or whatever, ask them what kind of oil are they frying the food in. Stay away. Do not consume the food if it is fried. If they are using, I should say, corn oil, it's a no-no. Sunflower oil, canola oil, soybean oil, safflower oil, margarine, butter, like the, I can't believe it's not butter, that butter, not regular butter. Regular butter you can use. But if it's the margarine or the I can't believe it's not butter, stay away from those. Country Crock, Crisco, peanut oil. Those are all they have you know the word I'm trying to say. Shortening in it. Okay, so if it's that kind that I listed on there, don't use them. Anything like that, that's the seed oil, any of that, don't consume it. Okay, don't consume it. Even no orange juice. These are falling now. I'm out of the oils and I'm getting into the next category. No orange juice. No sugary sodas. All sweets stay away from. Cookies, donuts, pies, candy, snacks, cake, cakes. Even the natural sugars, just stay away from those. Those are causing your body to be overactive, to be making more of the sugar that your body doesn't need, which is causing you to have like the type 2 diabetes. Get rid of this stuff out of your body and your body will fix itself. No wheat, no grains, no whole or processed, wheat or grains, like no oatmeal, no rice, no whole wheat breads. Those are all actually bad for your system. Now, granted, depending on where these people lived at way long ago, they may have access to stuff, but a long time ago, they didn't use these. And then as time went on, then they started with some stuff that should not have been consumed. Just because they consumed it a couple of 100 years ago don't mean that it's good for you today, because there's so much crap in these foods. So none of this. No processed foods, no processed meats, no low-fat skim dairies. Hydrogenated, that was the word. No hydrogenated shortenings. That's the word I was trying to say a while ago. Now, on the plus side, what you do want to eat, because the stuff I went over, you want to get that out of your body. You have too much going on in your body, and your body is sluggish, and you're sick, and you have all these chronic diseases and headaches and depression and anxiety and stomach issues because your body cannot cope. Get the stuff out. You're going to be eating stuff that's going to be replacing what your body needs, the actual fuel for your body to start feeling like you should be feeling, like the spiritual being that you are. So you can use olive oil. You can use butter. Now, keep in mind, a lot of doctors say, don't do this and don't do this and don't do this. No, that's not what I do. I don't listen to them on that part. Okay? And I already went over why. So, on the yeses that you need to consume, because your body still needs fat. If you don't have fat, your body's going to shut down and you're going to die. In a nutshell. Not that fast, but in a nutshell. Because your body does need, fat in it. So, olive oil's good. Butter, the real butter is good. Coconut oil is good. Avocado oil is good. Lard is good. How many people have you heard to say, don't use lard? Well, lard is good. Ghee is good. You need to consume more meats. Now, I don't know how many times I've heard doctors say, no red meats. No, you need the meat. You need the meat. Your body needs the meat. Now, if you're a vegetarian, I'm sorry, this video is not for you. I understand that. Like I say, free will. Everybody has free will to do what they want. I'm a meat eater. More meats. Eat eggs. Fatty meats you do need. Seafood. All natural vegetables and all natural fruits, as long as they don't contain sugar that was added into them. Now, don't go buy fruit and bring it home, put it in a bowl and sprinkle sugar on it, because that's not good for you. You want to eat it without the extra sugar in it, because a lot of fruits already have sugar in them. But if it's natural, it's okay. Don't add no sugar. Your body does not need that extra sugar. Okay? Now, I have heard how good probiotics are for you. Excuse me. If you're doing all of this, you don't really need a probiotic. If you're slipping up every now and then or whatever, chances are you probably need to go ahead and add that probiotic in your daily life. You want to spend at least, now you heard me earlier about the orange juice, no orange juice. Spend at least 5 minutes a day out in the sun. If you can spend 10 or 15 minutes out in the sun, that's great. But when you do this, don't have a hat on, don't have a cap on. And the reason, you know, the 5, 10, 15 minutes is so that you don't get sunburned for the people that are really light complected. But at least a minimum of 5 minutes in the sun. That sun needs to beat down on your head, on your hair. That also helps with the, if you have eczema, if you have psoriasis, dandruff, any of that, it helps. Because if you're inside a lot, or you're wearing a cap, sorry, my hair's all wet, or you're wearing a cap, it breeds more and grows more because it's warm in there. It's dark in there. It's like a fungus, okay? It's like a fungus, and it's going to grow more. So don't put anything on your head. Keep it open and spend a minimum of 5 minutes. There's an eBay message across there. Let me get it off. You want to have that sun because it will actually kill a lot of that crap in your body that's coming up, okay? The shampoos and stuff that these big companies say will get rid of your dandruff is a bunch of bullshit, okay? It might mask the symptoms for a short time, but that's not curing it, because that's how they get their money, because you keep going back and buying new products of theirs and blah, blah, blah. You need to get your body inside taken care of so that it resonates to the outside and takes care of your issues, okay? Now, so keep in mind, this is to help cleanse your spiritual body on the inside for your optimal health, okay? Now, you can take this, you can leave it. Like I say, if you're a vegetarian, if you don't eat meat, I'm sorry, you know, that you don't. But me, with my thinking, the way that I am, your body needs the meat. Think to yourself, if you're not, I'm not picking on vegetarians or anybody else. Think about your body right now. Put a comment down below. Another disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to be a doctor. Nowhere near am I a doctor. I'm just letting you know what can help you. These are some tips that can help you. Put a comment below. If, you know, you don't have to tell me what issues you have. That's your own personal business. But let me know if you have an issue. You can just say, yeah, I have one of these issues, and I'm going to try this and see if it helps. Try it. I would pretty much guess within 6 months, you ain't going to have them issues no more, and maybe a whole lot sooner. It just depends on how much of this stuff you have in your body that you need to get out and get the good stuff in so that that can come out of your body and take care of the outside. So when you have things going on the outside and you're using all of this stuff, it's not so much that it's going to cure you. It's just covering up the symptoms. You need to cure the inside of your body in order to help the outside of your body. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'm going to try my best to just put like an intro in the front, a disclaimer. But if you don't see it, it's because I couldn't do it. I'm just practicing. I'm just learning. I'm not tech savvy. And hopefully this will help. And if you have not, I need to get me a bell. This would be my bell right now. I don't have a bell. This would be my bell. Subscribe. Hit like, subscribe, hit the bell. My maracas. Hit the bell. comment. Everything helps. And I'm still trying to get my subscribers up there. So watch all the way through the video. Bye. Thank you. Have a great day. Bless me.